How's it going, guys? Today I will show you how you can build medieval houses like this. They all have the same building patterns, so once you can build one, you can build a whole village. In this tutorial I will change stuff that I've already built, so it might be a good idea to watch the whole video first and then build it. Okay, let's jump right into it. Okay guys, the very first thing I want you to do is grab all of these blocks, put them in your hotbar, and then I want you to go to this tab in your creative inventory. If you're building in creative, you don't have to do this step if you're building in survival. And I want you to look what is written on these papers. For me it's save toolbar with C+8. So what I do now, I press C and 8 simultaneously, and you can see item toolbar saved, and as you can see it now appears down here. Okay, so what I want to do now is whenever I want to change my palette or my toolbar, I can just press X and the number I've saved, and I can quickly switch between all the different blocks, which is really handy if you're building something that uses a specific block palette. Okay, let's start by actually building the house. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is place down the foundation. And as you can see, I leave a 3-block wide gap here, and I repeat this pattern how often I want, and you can create your shapes or your foundation in whichever shape you want. Just be sure to have these 3 wide spaces in between. Alternatively, you can have 5 wide spaces, but I only recommend that for big houses. And then fill the inside with planks. Okay, this is how it should look now. I've added this extra house because I will build 2 houses today, so you can see how you can variate them, because this is a tutorial on how to build this style of house, not the exact house. Okay, so I will build the 2 of them today. Yeah, I've added this corner here just to make the shape a little bit more interesting, and in the end you will see that this shape or this house will look way better than this one. Okay, so yeah, I've added this outer frame, and what I want you to do now is on all of these outer logs go 1. We have with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you do that with all of them. 5, and then you connect them. And once you're done filling in the frame of the outer logs, I want you to bring all the planks all the way up to this level. Okay, so it should look like this now, and what I want you to do next is grab a stone stair. Could be this, could be a cobblestone stair, and add it on the top of each pillar here. So like this, and on the corners 2 of them. Yeah, you get it. And now add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again on each of these stairs. So we go 1 out, and then connect them again. And as you might have guessed, if you do that for all of that, we now fill in the frame again all the way to the top, like this. Do this for the whole building, and then it already looks kind of good. If you want to know how you can fill in these outer frames or these plank frames a lot quicker, you can go to the top right corner right now of your screen and click the link, and it will lead to a tutorial I've made on how to use the /full command, which makes this a lot faster. Okay, so this is how the house looks now. By the way, on these corners you can just use a normal slab. Okay, the next step we want to take is go down here, and you can arrange any pattern you want. I have decided this for this pattern. I really like this pattern, and we're gonna repeat it for the whole house. So we go around like this and press it. this, or I don't know, however you like it. I've decided for this pattern right here. It's quite tricky to build with the direction of the stairs. I really like this pattern, and again we continue using it for the whole house. If you have spaces like this, you can just improvise. Let me quickly do it like this. Also looks good. This whole style of building is all about improvising, so yeah, whatever you like. Okay, so it should look like this now. I've wrapped the pattern all around this house. And the next step we want to take is grab our fence and build something like this. Now, this is only too wide. What do? We improvise, maybe something like this. I like it one higher, or then something like this maybe. Whatever you like, whatever you think looks good. Yeah, this looks good. And this pattern right here, we wrap it around the whole house like this. And down here we almost do the same thing. We replace the middle with some glass blocks, put the fences here, some slabs here. You can vary this if you want. If you don't like it, change it. It's your house. Okay, and repeat this for the bottom layer. I'll see you when it's done. Okay, so it should look like this now. I've wrapped the pattern all around, so all looks the same. But isn't it a bit boring if everything looks the same, and if there are so many windows, you might want to change something up. For example, we could go on this side. This looks pretty boring because it's always the same. Maybe here we could do something like this. And stay on top. Yeah, looks good. Okay, maybe we want to do something like, yeah, like this maybe. Also looks good. Or down here maybe we can change these up for some nice looking walls. For example like this. Already looks a lot better, it has variation in it. So I want you to experiment a bit and decide which patterns you like and which you don't, and then replace some of it and keep some of it, and yeah, do whatever you like until you're satisfied with it. Okay, I'm done now, and as you can see I've already added little details like these wooden buttons or these trapdoors down here, which really give it some nice feeling, give the house a nice feeling. And for example here I've removed the glass panes and the cobblestone walls, replaced the spruce fences, and yeah, I've added some variation in there, as you can see, so it doesn't look so boring. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, we can start by building the roof. Do not get frustrated if the roof you find it difficult, or if it doesn't look as good as my roof. You will get better, and it is difficult. It's the most difficult part of the building. And we'll start by placing some spruce stairs right on next to these logs. And if you're at the end of this log, go out 1 and 2. Same on the other side, 1 and 2, like this. And 1 and 2. Okay. What you want to do now is add this triangle shape right here. 1 stair like this, 1 stair like this, 1 stair like this, 1 stair like this. Now what do we do now? We place a slab like this, a slab on top, and now go out 1 and 1 higher. Now this is the frame, and we could do it like this, so it's perfectly straight and we go to the corner to the other triangle, but we want a curved house that looks a lot better, so we go out 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have a smaller house, you might only want to go out 2 or 3 before you go down 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. Now we want to add maybe 3. 1, 2, 3. I believe this is the middle. Yeah, it should be. 1, 2, 3 again. And now repeat the pattern on the other side. Go up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. This time because here we have 4 and here we have 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2. Wait, no, that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is the roof of the triangle, and 1 is the extra block. So this is the roof of the triangle, and this is the extra block. And let's check. Yeah, it aligns with this stair. Okay, so I will fill all of that in, and I will see you in a few seconds. Okay, I'm done now, and as you can see, I've added these little arches, and the way you do these is you find the middle, which is here, and then go out a few blocks, however much you like. It doesn't have to be this exact length, and then you find a pattern that really creates a nice arch right here. For me, it consists of these stairs and these slabs. Pretty simple. And repeat this on this side in a smaller scale, and yeah, that's it. What you want to do next is fill in the roof, and this is probably the most difficult part of the roof because your roof might look different, and yeah, but they all follow the same building pattern, so it should be quite easy. You want to fill in the first layer right here until it goes down with stairs, and from this point on only use slabs. This, go up, this, this, and from this point on use stairs again. Okay, now we go down to the bottom and add 2 stairs here, and now we want the stone roof to be always one on top of these, so we will have to go like this, and then use our stairs again, and again 1, 2, 3, use our stairs. Oh, fell down. Use our stairs again. Next layer, we are allowed to use stairs because it's kind of difficult to explain actually. We always want to go at least a half a block up. That's the basic rule. Okay, we go to the top now and fill in the next area with stairs. 1 drop down more. So this was the first drop down and we filled it till here. And now we have the second drop down, here it drops down, and we fill in the area with stairs to this drop down. And now we can use slabs again. Like this, and now drop down, we have to use stairs again. Now, last layer, what do we do? Because this is the last drop down, we have to fill it with stairs to this point, so everything needs to be filled with stairs. Okay, so this is it. It looks really beautiful in my opinion. And now I want you to try the other side alone. I will show you my solution for the other side. If it looks a little bit different, doesn't matter, just follow the same rules I applied to this side. Okay, so this is my solution. As you can see right here, we have one layer which only consists of slabs, which is due to the fact that this arch is going up really high, and we always want to start off with a slab that's 1 higher, and this pattern continues all the way to the top. Now all we have to do is fill in these little triangles, and how we do that is we place logs right here at this orientation, then place some planks right here. Now it's already looking lovely. And then again decorate it however you like. Change our palette again. Maybe you want some fence here, and maybe like this. Yeah, this seems to work. Whatever you like. Could also add windows in there. Yeah, and repeat it on the other side. Okay, now I'm done with both of these triangle sides, and as you can see, I've added a little more detail because there are flowers now. You could also use pots, of course, flower pots, and also in these arches I've put in some stairs so it doesn't look like it's hollow or something. And this is pretty much the whole building. I hope you have something that looks similar to this. Doesn't have to be the exact one. I'm going to build this one off camera and show you how it will look if you only use 1-story high buildings. Okay, so this is my solution for the smaller and only 1-story high building. This is the smaller building with the roof all done, and I've added an entrance right here. You can do this however you want again, and yeah, just vary it in shapes and sizes and different building patterns and different detailing styles, and you'll have a beautiful village. Alright guys, now it might be clear how you can build houses like this. Shut up villagers. How you can build houses like this. And if you really get the hang of it, you can even build complicated structures or more complicated shapes. Like this one. Alright guys, this concludes this video. If you liked it, smash that like button and please consider to subscribe. If you want to see a specific kind of video, please let me know in the comments. My name is SeenSven and I'll catch you later.